Just when you think things are going right, something doesn't go right. The other day when I went to check on Jessa with her nurse calves, I noticed she had a couple small cuts on a couple of her teats, and I was like, okay, I'll make sure I check her every couple days. Normally I just like put eyes on her. I don't necessarily like look really close at her. But I was like, yeah, we need to make sure, come on girl, that we put close eyes on her every couple days. So, come on in, cow. Come on. So I check less than 2 days later, and she's got a new cut, and it is brutal. So I separated her from the calves. Come on in, girl. Overnight, I did an iodine teat dip to kill the bacteria in those, come on cow, you know where to go, in the cuts. And then put her in with them the next morning. And then did again. And I did that for a few days. And then this morning when I separated again, you can hear they're not liking this. But here's the thing, her cuts are so bad, she can't be with the calves. It's like literally, one of them looks like if it was left, she could lose that teat. So while the calves had a few days of gradual weaning, to them it now feels like cold turkey. And they're not impressed with this situation. Come on, cow. Come on, cow. Come on, cow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, cow. One more step. She's not impressed because she's super full. I was gonna put her back in with him today about lunchtime for the afternoon. And then I was texting with a cow mentor and I showed her the pictures, and she was like, you have to wean those calves right away. They're not her calves, they're calves she was raising. And there's currently one just over there, and they haven't been bellowing all afternoon, but now that I come out here. Okay, so she's super dirty because she hasn't been brushed in months as well, because she's just been feeding calves. And I'm really hoping she doesn't kick me up. She's very full. Oh, she's full. And the worst cut is the back one, which is also her biggest producing teat. The yellow is iodine. You can see one cut there. And there's a matching one on that side. And at the back, you can see that dark spot on the teat. That is a massive cut. So I got a big bucket of warm soapy water. I got a kitten who wants milk. Come on, before you get stepped on by a cow. And yeah, we're gonna give her a real good wash up. And we're gonna milk her, and I'm gonna do the milk and dump into a secondary bucket because I don't trust she's not gonna kick me. I'm also gonna use the kick bar. I know, cow, you haven't been in the milking stanchion since like May. Clover's like, what do you mean you're milking her first? How dare I, Clover? How dare I? Okay, so this is the kick bar. And I put it on and it goes over her spine and it hits a pressure point and it makes it harder for them to kick.
Yeah, but I couldn't find lavender.
Huh?
I couldn't find lavender.
I need tea tree oil. Ask Mac for tea tree oil. Honestly, this is my fault. I know that leaving a nurse cow and calves together can often be hard on a cow's udder, but it was going so good. And And yeah, I maybe should have been limiting their time with her to start. This sucks. It's gonna take weeks for this to heal. Yeah? Pardon me? I can't hear you.
It's not just her calves giving Jessa the cuts. It's that little beef heifer.
She nursed on her?
Yeah.
When did you see that?
All the time. Not down there, or just recently. And she's always with them bawling for her.
So, new information. Mac just told me a beef heifer calf has been nursing on the cow. That is probably why this is happening. Well, this session of the Itty Pitty Titty Committee now commences. I think I'm gonna aim for this to just go to Mama Pig. Because of the location of the cut, I can't wrap my hand around the back teat. I'm kind of scared to, I guess. I honestly can't believe I haven't been kicked. Why did I say that? Even on the best of days, Jessa is a itty bitty titty committee member. She's holding back. She's actually less sore than I thought she would be, but I can tell, I can see like right up here. You can like, she's holding back, understandably. It's probably gonna take 2 or 3 days before she truly lets down. So I just have to keep milking her twice a day. She's not very satisfying cow to milk. And I know it's hard to hear them bellow. This is a bit younger than I wanted these calves to wean because I wanted them to more be like extended breastfeeding style. But you can't win everything. Hey, no. More than kicking, she does that. She just wants out of the stanchion. Okay. My back is getting sore. When I just need to empty a cow and when my back is getting sore, I'll just do this. Because then it's kind of a different change in position. Priority is emptying her, not getting milk for the house. If you've never been in this situation, this will feel sacrilegious to be milking onto the ground. But sometimes you just need to get the milk out. I have thumb cramps from just like I'm tempted to call the house and have Matt come out and help me milk Clover because my hands are sore. It's like that. Like that music people use for like reels and TikToks. My back's aching, my bra's too tight, da da. From left to right, my back's aching, my bra's too tight. That's what that's how my back feels right now. Minus the dancing. But that's the song playing in my head. The cats, I bet you, will come and lick this all up. You're just lucky I'm not showing you this in real time. You'd be like, done folding your laundry, done washing your dishes, had your breakfast, had your coffee, still waiting for me to finish. I haven't even milked Clover yet. Besides that little bit of milking into the ground, it has all made it to the bucket, except for a little bit, the first bit I gave to the cats because she swung her tail and I got some hay in the bucket. I like barely have a gallon, guys. I've been milking for probably 25 minutes. It's like trying to fill a kiddie pool with a tablespoon. If you're wondering why dairy is so expensive, it's because for every cow that goes well, there's always a cow that you have to deal with like this. Something always doesn't go right. The thing is, the diehard animal rights activists who are watching this are gonna say, it was all your fault. The big scale farmers who've been doing it for a lot of years are gonna say, it was all your fault. It is all my fault. It's my job to manage these cows, and I thought it was going really well with these two. It was Mossy's calf, so Mossy died. She was sick, which is why the calf originally went on Jessa, and then she died. And the other calf is a twin, and its beef mama couldn't raise it very good, so it got grafted on because she had lots of milk. So this is not an uncommon thing for people to do, but it blew up in my face. I'm confident I've milked all I can milk from her. I have lots of infused oils, but I don't have any salves made up that are appropriate. So I called the house and I had Mac, well actually Hamish brought me, this is lard, so this is gonna be our base. So I knew it was by the stove, so I was like, okay, bring me the lard, and then some tea tree oil. So I'm gonna put the lard, just take a scoop in my hand, mix some tea tree oil in, and rub it on her cuts, just to help the skin and such, and I'll make something tonight to make this better. It will be a better fit. This is gonna be delicious on my hand, in case you're wondering. Good morning. It's a little dark in here. It's not really super light out yet. I could turn lights on, but I don't always like turning lights on. This drives Marius crazy. He comes in and turns all the lights on, but he hasn't come in yet. so I have the lights off. I'm gonna make a salve for like a udder balm for Jessa before I go milk. So I have calendula that's been sitting in sunflower oil for a year. Haven't had to use it yet. I've been trying to use up all the odds and ends of different salves I had. So while I had oils infusing, I didn't have any salves made. And then for the beeswax in it, because all a salve is oil and wax, I have the bottom of a candle. Always save your candles. This one is from Beeswax Works, which is my very favorite candle company. I regularly do promotions with them too because I love them so much, not because they like pay me a bunch of money, just because I love them so much. And they do send me candles when I do that, which is always fun. So this was a pine tree. No, this was a fir tree and it's done now. So I'm going to just chop up a bit of this and melt it in. I want 1/2 ounce of beeswax to 3.5 ounces of liquid oil. So I don't need very much beeswax. That's why it's so cool to just save the bottoms of your beeswax candles. And then you just already have the beeswax you need to make your own salves. Okay, so I actually took it off the heat before there was still a few little wax bits because you don't want to get it too hot. If you were adding essential oils, you would wait until it was cool enough that you could hold your finger in. It's not quite there yet because you don't want to kill them. I'm not adding essential oils. I'm just going to leave it as is. Okay, so because of the beeswax here, you can clog your drains pretty easily. Hey guys, chill. If you can't decide on a TV show, we turn it off.
No, it's Hamill.
Mac, arguing with me is not going to get you anywhere. I wipe this out with a paper towel. I don't use a lot of paper towel. I do have lights on now in here. Ugh, I hate the lighting on video. Okay, wipe this out with a paper towel as much as you can and throw it in the burning or the garbage or use it as a fire starter. And then wash this with hot water. And my knife that has the beeswax on it, there's very little beeswax, so I am just going to pour boiling water on it over the sink. If it had a lot of wax on it, you'd want to go outside and pour boiling water over your knife, like over top of your grass or whatever. So pick some dandelions you want to kill. I actually don't even know if that would kill dandelions. Anyhow, it's starting to cool down already. I'm gonna put a lid on. I'm gonna label it because you think you'll remember what it is, but you won't. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I'm gonna finish my coffee, and then I'm gonna go milk the bovines. So I'm just milking for the pigs this morning, but I thought I would show you this trick that the vet had shown me when he was just checking Mossy one time to strip. If you're checking the milk for, like, you know, imperfections, just strip onto your boot and you can see if you've got a dark colored boot, which most gum boots are, you can easily see. So as you can see, the milk's not very clean because I'm just milking for the pigs. Actually, I'm gonna milk for the chickens. Marius had asked if I could give the chickens some milk because they need a bit more calcium. What better thing than some milk? Be a bit of extra protein for them too. And yeah, Jess is just a mess and I just didn't really feel like cleaning her up. So the whole thing It's going to the chickens. There's not going to be that much anyways. She's behaving a lot better this morning. I've got my salve ready to put her on. Yeah, we'll see how long it takes to milk her this morning. I've been at it for a few minutes. Okay, so Jessa only took 15 minutes this morning. Yesterday it was like 30 to 40. It's really intense. So only 15 minutes this morning. It was a lot nicer. Also, these calves mooing is like when you're trying to night wean your baby. It's for everybody's best interest. You know, your toddler, you're trying to night wean, but they're gonna pitch a fit anyways. It's Tuesday morning. I think I showed you Friday night first milking. So I'm gonna show you what her cuts are healing like now and what I've been using. I don't put it on every milking because I forget sometimes. And if I let her out, she doesn't let me touch her udder after she's out of the stanchion. So there's been less bellowing. She's been standing still. Sometimes I'm using the kick bar, sometimes I'm not. Last night, a friend was milking with me and she's new with cows. So I did use the kick bar for her comfort and safety. But this morning I did it. She gave a couple kicks, nothing too bad. She gave lots of warning and I was able to just kind of push her leg away, tell her no. So right there is all that's left of the one that wrapped around. And that is what the bad one at the back, it's healing up really nice. And in the front here, this one is pretty much gone. So it's been healing really well. The yellow's from iodine, like I said before. I was putting the iodine on before when they were open wounds to just kill the bacteria. Jess has been really dirty because of the stress. She's been, her digestion is off. I don't know about you guys if you ever get stress guts when you're stressed, but she has, so she's been really poopy messy. So sometimes it's just going to the chickens because at this point, I just don't always feel like scrubbing her down to the point where I'm keeping it for the house. So this is that salve I made the other day. Look at the amazing color of it. So then I just take some. It's not freezing right now, so I can leave this outside. Then I have to bring it inside. And then I just put it on her whole teat because her skin's pretty rough. Like she's got almost like their teeth were just like scraping a bit. And then I don't put that dirty hand back in. I take a different hand to do the next one. Make sure I'm getting it like right on the wound, but then also just rubbing it on the whole teat. And I'm noticing a big difference in her teats already. And she's only got 3 working quarters. That one at the back doesn't do anything. Just for looks. Which, they say that a 3-quartered cow produces the same amount of milk. It doesn't affect their milk production. They just produce it in the other quarters. But what we've found is that we don't really know because we didn't know what she produced before. She didn't produce before. It's awkward rhythm. Like you end up at the end stripping the back one-handed, like. So I find one-handed milking really awkward. I like the rhythm of 2 hands. So when I get down to that, like I milk the back with my left the whole time and I milk the right, and then I milk the right, and then I'm still the back, blah, 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 blah. So that's what's awkward to me. Anyhow, time to get Jessa out, Clover in, and then I think I have some canning to do today. So have a lovely day, friends. And I just hope your day is so good. I hope that you eat some really delicious, nourishing food and you feel some fresh air on your face and you laugh, like that laugh that makes you cry or makes your belly hurt because you like laugh so hard. I hope you feel that.